Have you been eating blueberries every morning, believing you're doing something healthy? You toss them into your yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or sprinkle them on cereal, just like the magazines told you. After all, blueberries are a superfood, right? But here's what no one told you. Blueberries can backfire, especially after 60. In fact, if you're eating them with the wrong combination of foods, those powerful antioxidants may not just be wasted. They could actually interfere with your digestion, block nutrient absorption, and quietly sabotage your muscle strength and joint health. Shocking? Absolutely. But here's what most seniors never learn until it's too late. Let's start with this. A study published in the Free Radical Biology and Medicine journal found that when blueberries are combined with certain dairy proteins, the body's ability to absorb polyphenol, the very compounds that make blueberries so powerful, is drastically reduced. We're talking up to a 74% reduction in antioxidant uptake. That's like buying the most expensive multivitamin and flushing it down the drain. And yet, most people over 60 are doing this every morning, mixing blueberries into milk-based yogurts, smoothies, and cereals, unknowingly robbing their bones, muscles, and brain of the very nutrients they think they're getting. Now imagine this. You're 67. You just had your morning bowl of blueberry yogurt. You feel good about it. But what you don't feel is that your body just missed a golden chance to fight inflammation. Your joints? Still swelling. Your legs? Still weak. Your brain fog? Still lingering. Why? Because the wrong combination canceled out the good. It's not just dairy either. In this video, we'll reveal 3 common foods that seniors mix with blueberries that cause this exact failure, sometimes even leading to worse blood sugar spikes, nutrient blockages, or wasted money on healthy eating. And yes, food number 1 is the most dangerous of all. It's the one 82% of seniors combine with blueberries every week, and most have no clue how badly it's affecting their memory, digestion, and energy. So before you reach for another blueberry boost, watch this video to the end. If we disappeared tomorrow, would you notice? Every video we make takes over 30 hours. No scriptwriter, no sponsor, no $1 million studio. Just real research, real heart, for people who've been overlooked. So if this helped you, if you learned what your doctor rushed past, if you felt heard, don't be the silent viewer. Be the reason we're still here tomorrow. Subscribe. Coming up, the 3 foods you must never eat with blueberries if you want your joints, muscles, and brain to actually benefit from this miracle fruit, especially after 60. Number 3 is a sneaky one hiding in nearly every senior's breakfast. Let's begin. You wake up early, stretch your sore legs, and head to the kitchen. You've been trying to eat healthier lately. Less processed food, more fruits, especially blueberries. So today, you reach for a cup of yogurt. You sprinkle in a handful of blueberries, maybe drizzle a little honey on top. It's creamy, sweet, fruity. Feels healthy, right? But what if I told you this exact combination could be blocking one of the most powerful nutrients in blueberries from ever reaching your bloodstream? That means less inflammation relief, less joint protection, and less brain support. And after 60, that's a serious problem. Blueberries are loaded with compounds called polyphenol, especially anthocyanins, which are responsible for that deep blue-purple color. These anthocyanins are what fight inflammation, protect brain cells, and support your blood vessels. Now here's the catch. In a 2010 study published in the Free Radical Biology and Medicine journal, researchers found that dairy proteins, especially those in cow's milk, bind to blueberry polyphenol in the stomach, preventing their absorption in the small intestine. In plain English, the milk protein sticks to the antioxidants, and your body poops them out instead of using them. Even worse, the antioxidant activity dropped by over 60% in participants who ate blueberries with milk. That means all those benefits, reduced joint inflammation, better memory, improved blood flow, gone. LabCoat, another study from the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, confirmed the same effect, showing that when polyphenol-rich berries like blueberries are consumed with dairy-based yogurt, their bioavailability tanks. Here's why it matters for you. After 60, your digestion slows. Your stomach acid weakens. Your body's ability to break down and extract nutrients is already declining. So every bite counts. And if you're using dairy with blueberries, you might be eating less nutrition than a Pop-Tart. Eleanor, a 72-year-old widow from Ohio, was doing everything right. Every morning, she made a smoothie with frozen blueberries, milk, a banana, and a scoop of protein powder. She swore by it, told her grandkids it was her brain fuel. But at her yearly checkup, she still had signs of elevated inflammation, borderline memory decline, and worsening stiffness in her knees. Her doctor praised her diet, but couldn't explain the lingering symptoms until a nutritionist reviewed her meal log and immediately flagged the milk-blueberry combo. Eleanor switched to almond milk. Within 3 months, her inflammation markers dropped. Her knees hurt less in the mornings. And best of all, she started remembering small things, like where she left her glasses. Coincidence? The science says no. Blueberries' polyphenol, especially anthocyanins, need to remain in their natural state to be absorbed in your intestines. But casein, the main protein in milk, binds to those anthocyanins, forming complexes your gut can't absorb. It's like locking up a medicine in a box your body doesn't have the key for. The result? Less polyphenol absorption, weakened antioxidant activity, wasted anti-inflammatory potential. And that's a big deal for seniors, because those polyphenol aren't just nice to have. They protect mitochondria and aging cells, which is your body's energy factory. They also support endothelial function, aka blood flow to your legs, brain, and joints. Block that, and you block mobility, memory, and circulation. But what about Greek yogurt? Or kefir? Good question. Even though these fermented options have probiotics, they're still dairy-based and still contain casein. So the same polyphenol blocking issue applies. In fact, some probiotic yogurts have added whey or casein, making things worse. So yes, even healthy yogurt can be part of the problem. You don't need to give up blueberries. You just need to pair them smarter, especially if you're eating them in the morning when nutrient absorption is most critical. Here are 3 senior safe swaps. Almond milk. No casein, no interference. Plus, it's low in calories and often fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Oat milk. A good source of fiber. No dairy proteins to block polyphenol. Coconut yogurt. Non-dairy, probiotic-rich, and blueberry-friendly. These let your body actually absorb the antioxidants you're paying for. Bonus tip for seniors. Eat your blueberries alone or at least 1 hour apart from dairy. This prevents interference and maximizes antioxidant uptake. And always eat blueberries with a healthy fat, like walnuts or flaxseed. This boosts the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin K and certain polyphenol. In a 2022 nutritional survey of adults 60+, 78% were regularly combining blueberries with dairy-based foods, most believing it was healthy. But among those who switched to dairy-free combos, inflammation scores dropped by an average of 22% within 8 weeks. It's not hype, it's biology. So if you're over 60 and still eating your blueberries with milk, yogurt, or cream, you might be undoing the very health benefits you need the most. But the next combo? It's even sneakier. It doesn't just cancel out nutrients. It can block iron, drain your energy, and leave your legs weak and shaky. And worst of all, it's something most seniors add to salads or dinner thinking it healthy. Let's move to food combo #2. You've likely heard both these statements before. Blueberries are one of the best foods for brain and heart health. Iron-rich foods like spinach and red meat are essential for energy and strong legs. So naturally, combining both should be a win, right? Wrong. If you're over 60 and eating blueberries alongside high-iron foods like steak, liver, spinach, or even your morning iron supplement, you may be blocking iron absorption and slowly draining your energy reserves without even knowing it. This combo may look healthy, but inside your gut it's a silent battle. And most seniors never learn what they've lost until it's already affected their legs, muscles, and memory. Here's the issue. Blueberries are rich in polyphenol, especially tannins and anthocyanins. These compounds have a dark side. They bind to non-heme iron, plant-based iron, and even inhibit heme iron, animal-based iron absorption. Yes, your blueberries, while fighting inflammation, may also be fighting your iron intake. And after 60, that's a dangerous tug of war. According to the National Institutes of Health (NIH), iron absorption efficiency declines with age, especially in postmenopausal women and older men. Seniors already face risks of anemia, chronic fatigue, weak leg muscles, dizziness, brain fog. Now imagine pairing a food that blocks iron with your already struggling iron levels. It's like trying to fill a leaking cup. In a 2013 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, researchers examined the effects of polyphenol-rich foods, including blueberries, black tea, and grapes, on iron absorption. They found that iron absorption dropped by as much as 80% when consumed with polyphenol-rich fruits like blueberries. Both non-heme and heme iron were affected, especially when the berries are consumed at the same time as the meal. So if you're eating a spinach salad with blueberries tossed in or steak followed by blueberry dessert, you might be accidentally starving your body of iron. Mr. Langston, a 68-year-old retired school principal, was struggling with chronic leg weakness and fatigue. He ate clean, lean meats, greens, and fruit every day. He even loved his spinach salad with blueberries, feta, and a balsamic drizzle. His blood work showed borderline anemia. His doctor suggested more iron, but nothing changed. It wasn't until a nutritionist reviewed his meals and flagged the blueberry-iron conflict that things clicked. He separated his blueberries to an afternoon snack, 2 hours away from meals containing iron. Within 6 weeks, his energy returned. His muscle cramps eased, and his legs felt less like concrete. Polyphenol in blueberries, especially tannins, bind with iron in the digestive tract. This forms insoluble complexes your intestines can't absorb. Your body simply flushes the iron out, unabsorbed and used. And this isn't just theory. It's confirmed in multiple clinical studies across the U.S., UK, and Asia. What's worse, many seniors already have low stomach acid, which is essential for iron absorption. Combine that with tannins, and you've got a perfect recipe for nutritional deficiency. Symptoms: you may be blocking iron without knowing. Fatigue despite sleeping well. Cold hands and feet. Pale skin. Brittle nails. Weak legs and dizzy spells after standing. Shortness of breath while walking short distances. If you've been blaming aging for these, check your blueberry timing. Blueberry smoothies with spinach or kale. Green smoothies are popular, but spinach is rich in iron, and the polyphenol in blueberries can block it instantly. Iron supplements plus blueberries together. Big mistake. Polyphenol may prevent the iron from absorbing at all. Always separate by 2 hours. Blueberries and iron-fortified cereals or oatmeal. If your breakfast cereal or oatmeal has added iron, don't toss blueberries on top. What to do instead? Separate timing. Eat blueberries 2 hours before or after an iron-rich meal. That gives your body time to absorb iron without interference. Pair blueberries with vitamin C, not iron. Vitamin C enhances iron absorption. So eat your blueberries with citrus, kiwi, or bell peppers if iron isn't involved. Use blueberries in low iron meals. Ideal in light snacks, desserts, or with fiber-rich but iron-light foods like chia pudding or almond flour muffins. Try fermented blueberries, like wild blueberry vinegar. They're less likely to interfere with iron and may support digestion. A UK-based study of 2,300 seniors found that over 60% had iron levels below optimal, and those who regularly consumed blueberries with iron-rich meals had a 3x higher risk of clinical fatigue. That's not because blueberries are bad, but because food timing matters. Spoon better blueberry pairings, senior approved. Mid-morning snack. Blueberries with almonds and lemon water. Post-dinner dessert. Blueberries with dark chocolate, small amount, and coconut yogurt. Afternoon energy booster. Frozen blueberries plus chia plus unsweetened coconut flakes. So yes, blueberries are a superfood. But if you mix them with iron-heavy meals, you're robbing your blood, muscles, and memory of the oxygen-rich nutrient they need most. But the next mistake? It's not about blocking antioxidants or iron. It's about turning blueberries into a sugar spike bomb that raises your insulin, inflames your joints, and leaves you worse than before. Let's talk about the biggest hidden trap of all. Food combo number 1. Let's paint a picture. It's Sunday morning. You're in your kitchen making breakfast. You feel proud. Today's plate includes fresh blueberries, maybe tossed onto pancakes, drizzled with maple syrup, or sprinkled on cereal with a splash of fruit juice on the side. It feels like a win. A balanced breakfast. A little indulgent, but hey, it has blueberries, so it's healthy, right? Not quite, because the moment you combine blueberries with high-sugar foods, your body begins a silent war. A war against your blood vessels, your insulin, your memory, and your legs. And if you're over 60, this war has consequences you can feel every day, like unstable blood sugar, swelling, fatigue, brain fog, and painful joints that make standing up from a chair feel like a chore. Here's what's happening inside. Blueberries are naturally low in sugar and high in antioxidants like anthocyanins, which help regulate blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and even support your pancreas. But when you mix them with refined sugar or high glycemic foods like pancakes, muffins, sugary granola, white toast, flavored yogurt, orange juice, you override their benefits and send your blood sugar into a spike crash cycle. And after 60, your body just can't bounce back the way it used to. Why sugar hits seniors harder? As you age, your insulin sensitivity naturally drops. That means your cells become less responsive to insulin, the hormone that moves sugar out of your blood and into your muscles. Now add sugar-heavy food to the mix. Insulin spikes. Blood sugar rises. Inflammation floods the body. And then you crash. Every crash comes with fatigue, irritability, poor memory, weakened leg muscles, joint swelling, increased belly fat. This is especially dangerous for seniors who already struggle with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, which affects over 33% of adults over 65, according to the CDC. In a 2021 clinical trial published in the Journal of Nutrition, participants who ate blueberries alone experienced improved insulin sensitivity, lower post-meal blood sugar, reduced markers of oxidative stress. But when blueberries were consumed with sugary cereal, all benefits vanished. In fact, insulin spiked 23% higher and lasted twice as long, leading to more fatigue, inflammation, and joint pain later in the day. Margaret, a 74-year-old retired nurse from Wisconsin, was proud of her breakfast routine. Every morning, she ate a bowl of granola, blueberries, and fruit-flavored yogurt with a glass of orange juice. She thought it was the perfect anti-aging breakfast, but she was also battling sudden afternoon fatigue, poor circulation in her legs, rising blood sugar levels. She didn't connect the dots until her dietitian showed her how all that sugar was combining with her blueberries to cancel out their benefits and worsen her inflammation after switching to plain Greek-style coconut yogurt, unsweetened almond milk, and low-carb granola made with nuts and flax. Her energy began to stabilize. Her afternoon crashes disappeared, and within 3 months, her doctor reduced her diabetes medication dosage. The only change? Separating her blueberries from processed sugar. Here's how this dangerous combo unfolds. You eat a sugary cereal plus blueberries. Sugar digests faster than fruit, causing an immediate glucose surge. Your pancreas floods your blood with insulin, trying to shuttle all that sugar into cells. The antioxidants in blueberries now must work harder, fighting both sugar damage and inflammation. But it's too much. Your body stores excess sugar as fat, especially around your belly and liver. And over time, your joints swell from increased advanced glycation end products ages. Your muscles get weaker from poor insulin delivery. Your legs feel heavier, and walking becomes tiring. All because of a combo you thought was healthy. But it's just a little sugar, isn't it? That's the trap. Most cereals, muffins, or flavored yogurts marketed to seniors are filled with hidden sugars. For example, 1 cup of healthy granola can have 22 g of sugar. A small blueberry muffin equals 35 g of sugar. 1 glass of orange juice equals 21 g of sugar. Your body sees all of it the same way. A rush that must be controlled fast, and often with painful consequences. What you should do instead: use blueberries to counter sugar, not join it. Combine with protein and fiber to slow absorption. Example: blueberries plus chia plus flax plus coconut yogurt. Make blueberry-based sweets with 0 sugar added. Use cinnamon or monk fruit as a sweetener. Example: bake blueberry oatmeal with almond flour and stevia. Replace juice with infused water. Add frozen blueberries, lemon slices, and mint to water. Delicious. 0 sugar spike. Eat blueberries alone or with healthy fats. Fats like nuts or seeds amplify antioxidant absorption while stabilizing blood sugar. According to a 2022 AARP nutrition report, 81% of seniors over 60 unknowingly combine blueberries with added sugars, defeating their anti-inflammatory benefits. Even worse, those who did so daily had a 36% higher rate of insulin resistance and 40% more complaints of leg fatigue and joint pain than seniors who ate blueberries alone. Blueberries aren't magic by themselves. They work when paired right. But if you mix them with processed sugar, you create a blood sugar time bomb, especially after 60, when your insulin defense weakens. It's not the blueberries that hurt you. It's what you're combining them with. So if your legs still feel weak, your energy still dips, and your memory still slips, it might not be what you're eating. It's how you're combining it. And now you know the 3 hidden traps. The 3 foods you should never eat with blueberries after 60. Up next, we'll wrap everything together in one simple blueprint, so you can eat blueberries the right way, for real strength, memory, and mobility. Let's close it out. So now you know, blueberries, the so-called superfood, aren't so super when combined with the wrong partners. Dairy-based yogurts, iron-fortified cereals, and high-oxalate nuts like almonds, each one silently draining the strength from your bones, dulling the brain-boosting power of antioxidants, and even blocking the nutrients your aging body is desperate for. It's not your fault. No one warned you. Not your doctor. Not the food companies. Certainly not the morning show hosts who casually add blueberries to your cereal like it's gospel. But you just learned something most seniors never find out until their knees give out, their legs weaken, or their memory fades faster than it should. Now you know how to fix it. You know what not to combine with blueberries. But more importantly, you now know how to unlock their real healing potential. simply by eating them with the right foods in the right way. That puts you ahead of 95% of people your age. But here's the thing. If you close this video and forget, if you fall back into routine tomorrow morning, pouring milk on your blueberries or grabbing a granola bar without a second thought, it'll be like today never happened. And we don't want that for you. You see, everything we do here at Senior Health Daily is for one purpose: to help you reclaim what aging tries to steal: your energy, your mobility, your confidence, to help you feel strong in the morning again, light in your joints again, clear in your thinking again, because you deserve that, whether you're 61 or 91. It's never too late to protect your health with the truth, and that's what we give here. No fluff, no miracle pill, just science-backed, senior-specific truth you can use starting now. So here's what we want you to do. Comment below. Have you been mixing blueberries with any of these foods? Or were you shocked by what we uncovered today? Let us know. You never know who you might help by sharing. Like this video, not for us, but so that YouTube shows this life-saving information to another senior who's unknowingly doing damage with their breakfast. Subscribe, because if you don't, you'll miss the next critical tip that could protect your heart, your brain, or your knees. And if this was helpful, if it gave you one of those "I had no idea" moments, ask yourself this: if we disappeared tomorrow, would you notice? Every video we make takes over 30 hours. No scriptwriter, no sponsor, no $1 million studio. Just real research, real heart, for people who've been overlooked. So if this helped you, if you learned what your doctor rushed past, if you felt heard, don't be the silent viewer. Be the reason we're still here tomorrow. Subscribe. And finally, don't stop here. We just scratched the surface. We have videos coming up on senior-safe anti-inflammatory breakfast, the exact time to take collagen for better knees, and a list of healthy fruits that silently spike your blood sugar after 60. You don't want to miss it. Not when a single tip could help you walk farther, sleep better, or finally ease the ache in your lower back. Because your health deserves more than generic advice. It deserves attention, real answers, and a plan designed just for you. You've taken the first step today. Let's take the next one together. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and join the 200,000 plus seniors transforming their health naturally with Senior Health Daily. We'll see you in the next video. Stay strong, stay sharp, and as always, you're not alone anymore.